3, 2, 1. Good afternoon, everybody. I am Alice. I just realized I never introduced myself. I am Alice in Vintage Land. And if you've seen my walkthrough on my house, you'll see why I call it Vintage Land. I am surrounded by all kinds of lovely things that I have to list and sell on eBay. And sometimes every day is difficult listing and selling because it just takes work. And so today we're going to talk about goals. What kind of goals you have set? What kind of goals should you have set? You know what time it is. It's shipping time. Let's go. First on the list is a Waterford crystal vase. Put that here. I'm going to be very gentle with it. So, isn't she lovely? It's really pretty. I sold it for $30 and I actually got it from an auction. I think I paid $20, so it wasn't a big, I don't really know a lot about Waterford glass, which ones go higher and lower, and it's possible I could have held out for a little bit more money, but $10 profit is okay. And I'm gonna put this right here and let's see what we have next. All right, looks like we have a book on the shelf. Actually, it's a little game on the bookshelf, so let's go take a look. As you can see, I am organizing my books. Well, I have only this corner listed here, but I have to get all of these listed, so I have quite the battle ahead. But let me find what I'm looking for. I don't see it. Request the assistance of my husband.
What are we looking for?
The bingo game.
What was the location?
It says SB1.
This is B1.
Oh, it'd be up here? Is this one?
This is B.
No, S1B.
That's 1B, that's the one.
That's B.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know my own filing system. I don't know.
So what does it look like?
It looks like this. We're in turmoil here. It's just a little flat thing. Where can it? Oh, bingo! I found it. Anyway, this is a vintage bingo. I don't know if you remember these. It depends on your age. But you ride around and you look at license numbers and you close them based on, and then the first person to get the row, I think it's just the row, bingo. And so it's a nice little kid game. So I sold this for $8 and we'll get it shipped out. All right, let's see what's next. 6A1 is way up here. Oh my God, this is why I get paid the big money. It's all good. It's okay. I'll survive. Things. Okay, so this is my box of plush. So I'm gonna find my sweet little bird. Nope, that's not a bird. Uh-oh. Oh, I see it. I finally want a parrot. Anyway, this is a Nanco plush. Very cute. I think there was one little spot on them, but it's very nice. Okay, we'll get that shipped out. And I think it sold for $11. Let's see. Did it. $11. Alright, now I gotta put this back up. Okay, here we go, people. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them. Okay, I made it. Okay. If that's in that box, it's gonna stay in that box. 6E1. Let's see if we got anything else on this side. Work smart, people. Not hard. Oh, tie rack. Let's see. Let's grab. We sold 3 ties, I think. 2, 3 ties. This looks more like it. There we go. This is one. Pretty tie. With words on the back. I don't have my glasses, so those are words. You'll see the price and all up there. Let's find tie number 2. This is a Valentino tie that I'm about to grab, and that's this one here. It's a pretty red tie. Okay, this tie I sold it for $3. I got most of these ties at Goodwill, so occasionally they'll have some sales on ties and I'll go pick my favorites out there. So only made a couple dollars on that. I think I paid either 50 cents or $1 for it. The last tie that I sold here, these are all going to the same buyer. This is a vintage Mickey Mouse tie. And if you look here closely, you can see the little Mickey. It is worn and dirty. So I sold that for $3. It probably would have went a lot more if it was in better condition, but I'm glad somebody bought it because I think it's a really nice tie and it feels like good quality. It's just I don't take the time to clean things and I have my reasons. So, all right, let's see what we got left and we'll head back to chat. We have a stack of ribbon that finally sold. 6C0. C0. They're not here, honey. Honey.
What is that?
They're not here. Oh, they're on 6D0. I found them. This is a whole lot of ribbon. I got a big box of sewing stuff. And you'll see some more of that as we go because I think I sold some patterns today too. And I just threw them all in there and sold them for $5. I could have individualized them and everything else, but I need some space so I can have more for the thing. I'm going to put that here, this here, and let me get the last item, and that is right here. So these are some patterns. When I was talking about the sewing lot just a second ago, these are all patterns, vintage patterns. I think these are New Look and Simplicity, and I want to say most of these are uncut. So I sold the whole lot for $32, and we're gonna get it out. I think there's 34 patterns in here, so about $1 a piece. So that's it. Let's get back here and chat. Okay, we're all done packing and everything is out the door. And this weekend was a nice weekend. So yesterday I kind of showed you part of the weekend, and today ended up with all the things that sold on Sunday. And in total, from Friday afternoon all the way to Sunday, I sold $437 worth of stuff. And because of that amount of items, which I think totaled, looks like around 22 items, I'll show you a slideshow at the end. Some items may have gotten paid a little later, so I don't think it's a repeat, but you'll see some of the things that sold yesterday and today, and then anything else I didn't get a chance to pull while I was on camera. So I'll show that at the very end. But let's talk about goals first. Do you have goals? I do, and they're very, very hard to meet. There's a lot of things with building a business and a lot of details that you have to think about when you're doing your business, but you must perform your money-making activities, and that usually for eBay sellers is listing. Now, of course, sourcing is a big part of it, but listing is extremely important. I currently have a goal to list 20 things a day, and for those of you that list on eBay, know that that's a lot that you have to list. And it takes, I don't know, when you're really fast, 7 minutes, 10 minutes to list. If you have something that has multiple items in one list, meaning you list it once and have a multiple quantity, then you could probably list a little faster. But in general, you're taking about 10 minutes. Now, I deal with vintage items. Most of them are unique, so they involve research too. And so that poses a whole nother challenge. But I don't always make 20. Matter of fact, I don't think there's been a week yet where I've done 20 a day. It's tiring. I do have a full-time job, so this is what I kind of do in the evenings, building my business and on the weekends. So right now I'm putting a significant amount of time, but my goal is to get everything that I have here listed, and I probably have 2 years worth of work here. So if you have goals, it's important to make them realistic for you, but it's okay. Push yourself a little bit, like exercise. Lift 2 pounds every once in a while, so the next time 2 pounds won't be so hard, and so on and so forth. Pick a number you want to list, whether it be by week or by month or by day, and then maybe the next time double it or add a couple extra depending on where you're at. Make sure you're checking your messages. If you have a full-time job like me, you're going to have to check them first thing in the morning or later in the afternoon. If you get an occasional break or lunch, you could possibly check them then. But you need to have goals. You need to understand the purpose of the business and the tasks that are there. I may have another video detailing some of that out. We're going to have some nitty-gritty videos where we talk a lot about all of these things. And but it's important to start getting your goals. A lot of things sound scary. A lot of things still have to be figured out, but for the most part, you probably know what you need to do, and it's just a matter of capturing that information. I'm a big journal person. I feel much better when everything's down and I can just checklist it off. I don't always have great days, but you have to list anyway. So anyway, that's all I have to say today, and the slideshow's coming, but you have a good day and you have great sales. And for people that like to buy from me, I hope you saw things you liked when I was plundering through the boxes, and I hope to see you another day. Have a good one. Bye.